Top 10 Richest People in Liberia 2023. Liberia is one of the poorest countries in the world, with a significant portion of the population living below the poverty line. However, as in any country, there are still individuals who have been able to amass significant wealth through various means. The wealthiest people in Liberia are typically politicians and right-ranking government officials. The richest people in Liberia are not necessarily well-known or famous outside the country, and information about their wealth and assets is often not publicly available. Nevertheless, there are a few individuals in Liberia who are frequently cited as being among the wealthiest in the country. These individuals have typically been involved in a variety of industries, including shipping, telecommunications, real estate, and mining. It's worth noting that the wealth of these individuals is small compared to the richest people in other parts of the world. Nevertheless, in a country like Liberia with high levels of poverty, the wealth of these individuals can have a significant impact on the economy and politics. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Without any further delay, here are the top 10 richest people in Liberia. 10. Alex Tyler. Net worth: $4 million. Alex Tyler is a Liberian politician who served as the Speaker of the House of Representatives of Liberia from 2007 to 2016. Tyler was born on July 15, 1954, in Saniquelli, Liberia. Tyler's political career began in the 1990s when he was elected as a representative to the Liberian House of Representatives. He later served as Minister of Posts and Telecommunications under former President Charles Taylor. Tyler was elected as Speaker of the House of Representatives in 2007 and was re-elected to the position in 2012. During his tenure, he was involved in a variety of initiatives aimed at promoting economic development and improving infrastructure in Liberia. Tyler was also involved in controversy during his time in office, with allegations of corruption and mismanagement surrounding some of his activities. He was indicted on charges of bribery in 2019, but the case was later dropped due to lack of evidence. Tyler remains a prominent political figure in Liberia and is seen as a key figure in the opposition to the current government. 9. Milton Weeks. Net worth: $5 million. Milton Weeks is a Liberian economist and former governor of the Central Bank of Liberia. He was born on August 15, 1954, in Monrovia, Liberia. Weeks began his career in public service, serving as the Deputy Minister of Finance under former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. He later worked for the World Bank and the African Development Bank before being appointed as the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia in 2016. As governor, Weeks was responsible for overseeing Liberia's monetary policy and managing the country's foreign reserves. However, his tenure was marked by controversy, with allegations of corruption and mismanagement surrounding some of the bank's activities. Weeks resigned from his position as governor in 2018, following the election of President George Weah. He has since been the subject of an investigation by Liberian authorities over allegations of corruption during his time in office. 8. Emmanuel Shaw. Net worth: $8 million. Emmanuel Shaw is a Liberian businessman and former Minister of Finance. Shaw was born on February 5, 1939, in Monrovia, Liberia. He attended college in the United States, where he earned a bachelor's degree in economics from Morehouse College and a master's degree in economics from the University of Pennsylvania. Shaw began his career in business, working for a number of companies in Liberia and the United States. He later entered politics, serving as the Minister of Finance under former President Samuel Doe from 1982 to 1985. After leaving government service, Shaw returned to business and was involved in a variety of industries, including real estate and mining. He was also a key political figure in Liberia and was involved in efforts to promote economic development and political reform in the country. 7. Prince Umi Johnson. Net worth $9 million. Prince Johnson is a Liberian politician and former warlord who played a significant role in the Liberian Civil War. Johnson was born on July 6, 1952, in Nimba County, Liberia. During the Civil War, Johnson led a rebel group called the Independent National Patriotic Front of Liberia. The group was responsible for numerous atrocities, including torture, rape, and murder. Johnson himself was accused of ordering the execution of former Liberian President Samuel Doe in 1990. After the Civil War ended, Johnson became involved in Liberian politics and was elected as a senator in 2005. He has been involved in a number of controversies during his political career, including allegations of corruption and human rights abuses. Johnson is known for his charismatic personality and his ability to mobilize supporters. He remains a prominent political figure in Liberia, particularly in his home region of Nimba County. However, his legacy remains controversial, and he is seen by many as a symbol of Liberia's troubled past. 6. Musability. Net worth $10 million. Musability is a Liberian businessman and former president of the Liberia Football Association, who is often cited as one of the wealthiest individuals in Liberia. He has been involved in a variety of industries, including shipping and agriculture. Bility was born on January 22, 1967, in Monrovia, Liberia. Bility began his career in business, founding his own shipping company, Trimex, which is involved in the import and export of goods in Liberia and other West African countries. He later expanded his business interests into other areas, including agriculture. Bility was elected as the president of the Liberia Football Association in 2010 and served in that position until 2018. He was credited with helping to modernize Liberian football and bringing more investment into the sport. However, Bility's tenure was also marked by controversy, with allegations of corruption and mismanagement surrounding the LFA. 5. Jewel Taylor. Net worth $11 million. Jewel Howard Taylor is a Liberian politician who served as the Vice President of Liberia from 2018 to 2021. She was the running mate of current President George Weah in the 2017 presidential election and was elected as vice president. Prior to her election, Howard Taylor served as a senator in the Liberian Senate and was also the First Lady of Liberia during the presidency of her former husband, Charles Taylor. Her political career has been marked by controversy, and she has been accused of involvement in corruption and human rights abuses during her time in government. However, she remains a prominent political figure in Liberia. 4. Joseph Bokai. Net worth $21 million. Joseph Bokai is a Liberian politician who served as Vice President of Liberia from 2006 to 2018 under President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Bokai was born on November 30, 1944, in Weah. He earned a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Liberia and a master's degree in agricultural economics from the University of California. Bokai's political career began in the 1980s when he served as the Minister of Agriculture under former President Samuel Doe. He later served as the Managing Director of the Liberia Produce Marketing Corporation and as the Minister of Agriculture under former President Charles Taylor. Bokai was elected as Vice President of Liberia in 2005 and served in that position for 2 terms, until 2018. During his tenure, he was involved in a variety of initiatives aimed at promoting economic development and improving infrastructure in Liberia. Bokai ran for president in the 2017 election, but was defeated by George Weah. He continues to be involved in Liberian politics and is seen as a key figure in the opposition to the current government. 3. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Net worth $27 million. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is a Liberian politician and former president of Liberia, who made history by becoming Africa's first female head of state in 2006. Johnson Sirleaf's career spans many years and includes service in the Liberian government, international organizations, and the private sector. She is credited with helping to stabilize Liberia after years of conflict and promoting economic development, particularly through the mining and agriculture sectors. Under her leadership, Liberia also made significant progress in promoting gender equality and human rights. While her tenure was not without controversy, Johnson Sirleaf remains an important figure in Liberian and African politics and an inspiration to women around the world. 2. George Weah, net worth $30 million. George Weah is the current president of Liberia and a former professional footballer. Weah was born on October 1, 1966, in Monrovia, Liberia. He began his football career in Liberia before moving to Europe to play for clubs such as Monaco, Paris Saint-Germain, and AC Milan. He won numerous awards during his career, including the Ballon d'Or in 1995, which is awarded to the best footballer in the world. After retiring from football, Weah became involved in Liberian politics and ran for president in 2005, losing to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. He ran again in 2011, this time as the vice presidential candidate, but was unsuccessful. In 2017, Weah ran for president again, this time as the candidate of the Coalition for Democratic Change. He won the election and was inaugurated as president on January 22, 2018. As president, Weah has focused on promoting economic development and improving infrastructure in Liberia. He made some of his wealth during his football days and has a few investments. 1. Benani Wilfred Yor, net worth $33 million. Benani Yor is a Liberian businessman and politician who is often cited as one of the wealthiest individuals in Liberia. He has been involved in a variety of industries, including shipping and telecommunications. Yor was a key supporter of former Liberian President Charles Taylor, and there have been allegations of corruption surrounding some of his business dealings. However, Yor has denied these allegations and has been active in Liberian politics, running for president in 2017. Yor was born on June 22, 1957, in Carisburg, Liberia. He attended the University of Liberia and later studied in the United States, where he earned a bachelor's degree in economics and a master's degree in public administration. Yor began his career in public service, serving as the Assistant Minister of Finance under the government of Samuel Doe. He later left government service and went into business, founding his own telecommunications company, Lone Star Cell. Yor has been the subject of controversy during his career, with allegations of corruption surrounding some of his business dealings. However, he has denied these allegations and has been active in promoting economic development in Liberia. Thanks for watching. Ensure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos.